Katie, and this is my wake up workout, which is a nice little punchy workout you can do first thing in the morning, just to get that core engaged, to get the body nice and released. So really important throughout this workout to remember our Pilates breathing. When we inhale, we take a nice deep breath through the nose, filling the ribs up with air, and then when we exhale out, we want to exhale out through our mouth, accentuating the sound and sucking our belly button in towards our spine, therefore engaging our core abdominal muscles. So one more breath here. Good, so that's the breathing I want you to try and focus on to make sure we're using our core throughout the movement. So we're going to start today with a few roll downs, so feet are hip width apart, with the hips and the knees traveling just over the ankles, shoulders nice and relaxed, standing nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, draw the chin to the chest, and start to roll all the way down towards those toes, getting some movement in the spine. Inhale, exhale, drawing in with that belly button to roll all the way back up to standing. I can feel hamstrings because I haven't stretched out this morning. We're going to do a second one here just at the top of the mat. Inhale, exhale. Starting to feel each vertebra of the spine peeling down. Try and notice where you're tight throughout the body. Inhale here. Exhale. Using the core to roll you all the way back up to standing. Try and keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. That can be the challenge. Last one here, we're going to come down one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the weight forward in the toes, almost so much so that you could topple over. And we're going to plant the hands down, step our left leg back and come into a nice deep lunge. So walk the foot forward if you need to at the front and open up through the chest. Just getting a nice release through the hip flexor, through the hamstring. And place that right hand down and we're going to flip over into our side plank. Options here are to lower that bottom knee if you need to. And we're just going to come up and hold. So like I said, little punchy workout, getting that core working pretty quickly. Come back to our plank. Hold it here just for a second, just to find that center. Make sure your left hand is in line with your left foot and rotate it up and around. For more challenge here, if you like, you can lift that top leg up into a star position. And come back to our plank. And from here, we're going to lift that right leg up now. And we're going to walk all the way back towards that left leg, feeling a really nice stretch through the hamstring. So don't worry so much about the height of that right leg. It's more about folding forward towards the left. So lengthening through the spine. Feeling that hamstring waking up first thing in the morning, playing with our balance, and lower that right foot down. And now inhale, lengthen up, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, release, and walk it back into our plank. And this time, step the left foot forward for that nice open running lunge. You can rock the foot back and forward, really reach through the back of that heel, open up through the chest. So try not to collapse like this. Draw those shoulders back. Make sure that front knee is not traveling over the ankle. And plant the hands down, making sure that your left hand is going to be in line with your left foot. We're going to step that foot back and rotate around into our side plank. Last breath here, waking up that core. Come back to the plank, find your position, line that right foot up with the right hand and flip it around. Nice. Getting all of the body working. and come back to our plank. And this time we're going to lift that left leg up, nice and high, and then find your balance and walk your hands all the way back towards that right leg. Again, just trying to focus on lengthening the spine, playing with the balance, stretching out that right hamstring. Last breath here. And lower that left foot down. Inhale. Exhale. Last roll up all the way back up to standing. And we're going to come down onto the mat and get into our core a little bit more. So, coming down onto our mat, we want to be in our supine position. So lying flat on our back with our feet in line with our knees and our hips, and we want to have that pelvis nice and stable. So what we mean by that is you want to feel the sacrum pressing into the mat, which is that little bony part just at the bottom of your spine. So you want to make sure that you're not tilting that pelvis up towards you or arching the back too much, and that will be different for everybody's posture. So just find that nice position where your pelvis is in neutral and flat. And we're going to come into some pelvic curls, so arms reaching long alongside the mat, shoulders pressing back into the mat as well. Inhale, exhale, draw that belly button in, start to engage the core, and slowly roll each vertebra up one at a time. Inhale, hold it here, exhale. Slowly, using control to roll each vertebra back down. Inhale, exhale. So this is a very small, simple movement, but if we're doing it properly, you can feel everything. I can feel my inner thighs, I can feel my glutes, I can feel my core. Inhale, exhale, rolling it up. Good. Now from here, we're going to take the right leg up, reach it towards the ceiling. We're going to press it down and exhale it back up. Press and lift. If this is too much for you, just keep going with the pelvic curls. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Hold that foot there, pulse it up 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that foot down, and then exhale. Slowly peel the spine all the way back down to the mat, and we're going to do our other side. So just make sure you're in that nice central position again. Inhale, exhale. Enjoy that articulation and that movement through the spine. Zip your rib cage together. That's going to help you keep the core on. Inhale, exhale, float that left leg up. You're going to inhale, press it away. Exhale, flex it up. Inhale, exhale. Good, keep it going. 5 more. Press down through your big toe. That's going to keep your inner thighs on, which is going to help you. 3, 2. Last one, hold it there. 5 pulses up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release that leg down. Inhale, exhale. Slowly releasing the spine all the way back down. It's getting me nice and warm. So from here, we're going to come into our core a little bit more, into our hundreds. So our options for our hundreds, if you're not sure, are to have our feet as they are now in our supine position, or you can bring them up into tabletop, or the third option is to extend the legs. And we're going to work for 100 breath counts, so just choose your option today. If you're going to extend, start the legs here. We're going to inhale, take the arms up overhead, and we're going to exhale, come up and pump the arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Reach long through those fingertips, so arms are engaged, shoulders are working, head and neck is nice and released. If you're feeling it in the neck at all, take one hand behind the head to support it, and just make sure you switch sides. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Even though I'm counting, you want to have nice fluid breath. Inhale, you passed halfway. exhale. Inhale, use that core. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last few breaths here. Keep it going. Last set. Stay with me, you're doing an amazing job. Get all that air out. Draw the knees into the chest. Release the head and neck down. From there, we're going to go into some leg lowers. So we're going to take our hands and just make a little triangle beneath the hips, if you find that helps. And we're going to reach the legs up towards the ceiling. Rotate the feet so they're in a Pilates V position. We're going to inhale to lower the legs all the way down. And then you're going to exhale to flex the feet and draw them back up. If you want more challenge here, you can come up into a chest lift position at the same time. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. And having the hands beneath the bottom can help. Engage the core as you lift those legs back up. If it's too challenging, don't lower the legs as much. Inhale. 4 more. Stay with me. 3, 2, and last one. Bring those legs all the way back up. Draw the knees in, release one foot and the other foot back down to the mat. And we're just going to come up onto our elbows now, making sure the elbows are directly beneath the shoulders. Going to extend the legs out long, and we're going to come into some Russian twists. So the options here are to keep your legs long, or you can have the legs floating, and we're going to come up like this. So you've got a few options here, depending on how you're feeling today. So we're going to join the hands in front of the body. We're going to inhale, and we're going to exhale, rotate. Exhale. So nice quick movement here. Getting into our obliques a little bit now. As I said, it's a punchy workout, so we've got to make sure that we're working the whole time. Good, feel that rotation, side to side. We've just got 3 more to each side. 2 more. And last one. And release. We're going to come up into sitting now and come into some rollbacks. So I'm going to draw the feet in. So we've got a little soft bend in the knees, and our feet are glued together. Sit up nice and tall, lengthen through the crown of the head, and we're going to inhale to roll back, just to the point where you start to feel the core switch on and you go, ooh, yep, my abs are working. Exhale, scoop, and stack back up above those hips, lengthen through the crown of the head. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. Inhale. Hold it there. Keep breathing. 5 breath counts here. If you want more challenge, take the arms up. 2 more breaths. I can feel my abs shaking, so I hope you're getting a good burn. Last one. And we're going to roll all the way back down and release the legs long, taking the arms up overhead. Going to get into a little bit of spinal extension now with a few roll-ups. So if you need to here, you can place a band around your feet to help you, or you can grab a hold of the back of the legs. Otherwise, we're going to extend the arms up overhead. We're going to inhale to lift our arms, head and shoulders up, and we're going to exhale, scoop, engage the core, and roll up and over, making a nice C-curve shape with the body. So we're using that abdominal connection, drawing in to resist against the arms and legs, and try and draw the shoulders away from the ears. So if you need to take those arms out wide, do that here. Inhale, exhale. Use the core to slowly roll all the way back down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Try and keep your feet as still as possible as you roll all the way back down. Inhale. Exhale. This is our last one up. Hold it there. Reach the arms up. Flex the feet. And fold it forward. Your hands might reach your knees or your shins or the ankles if you can. Just trying to remember that we're lengthening forward. Last breath here. And release back up into sitting. Hopefully we've got some lengthening in the hamstrings so we can sit up nice and tall now. But you can scoot the glutes out of the way. And we want to keep the feet flexed. If you don't have the mobility here within the hamstrings, you can bend the knees. And we're going to come into spine twist sitting. So take the arms out wide to the side, just slightly forward in your peripheral vision, lengthening up through the crown of the head. We're going to inhale, deep breath, exhale, pulse towards your left twice. Inhale back to center, exhale to right. Inhale, exhale. Keep that crown of the head reaching nice and tall, so sitting up, and the bottom of the body is like we're in a bucket of concrete. So just the top part of the body is moving. We've just got 4 more to each side. Working those obliques. Last 2. And last one. And come back to center and relax the shoulders down. Nicely done. From there, we're going to come into some tricep dips. As I said, because this is a short little punchy workout, we don't really have much rest. So for our tricep dips, we want to have our feet in line with the hips. And we want to have our shoulders, our wrists, traveling directly beneath our wrists and our shoulders. Because if we put them out here, we've got nowhere to go. So we want to make sure that we've got nice stability under the shoulders, just like with our plank. Nice and open through the chest. So take those arms out a little bit wider if you need to. And we're going to lift up the hips. And it's important here to make sure that we're not just doing this with the legs, because that actually does nothing. So the idea here is we're trying to bend those elbows. We're going to inhale, bend those elbows down. Exhale, press it back up. Inhale, exhale. Very effective movement. You should be able to feel your triceps straight away. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. You can hold it here just for a moment. Here's our little rest, just for a second. And then 1 more set. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press up. 5 more. Stay open through the chest. Keep going. 3, 2, last one. And you can release the bottom down and give those wrists a little twist to each side. Good. So this is a full body workout, as you can see. We're making sure we're getting side to side, head to toe, and front and back. So we're just going to come into a little bit of front support work here, just to get into our glutes a little bit, because we all love that. So in our front support work, we want to make sure that we've got a nice position here with our wrists directly beneath the shoulders and our knees directly beneath the hips. And we also want to make sure that we're not shrugging the shoulders up around the ears, as happens when we're tensing. So really try and focus on drawing them away. Also try and make sure you're not collapsing or hyperextending through the spine. So find that nice neutral position. And if it's too much on your wrists here, you can also come down onto your elbows. That's another option. So we're going to come back up onto our wrists, if that's where we are. And we're going to bend the right knee and flex the foot. And we're going to lift that leg for 10 pulses. So we're going to inhale to lift it up, exhale to lower. Inhale, press it away, exhale, lower. Good. So you should be able to feel that glute switching on straight away if you've got that foot flexed. That helps to make sure it's our glute firing and not the hamstring. Good. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. We're not done yet. Keep that knee bent. We're going to cross that knee over, and then we're going to kick that leg out to the side. 10 of those. So bend that knee over, kick that leg out. Good. Keep it going. Use that breath. Just got 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. You can release that knee down. Give the butt a little wiggle. Get the glutes out. And make sure you've got that nice front support position. Bend that left knee. Flex the foot. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Really pressing through that foot. Imagine you're pressing a weight up to the sky. It's going to help you to really get that glute. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Keep that foot where it is. Bend the knee and kick that leg out to the side. Bend it across and kick. We're almost done with the glutes here, so stay with me. You're doing a great job. Five more. Last 3, 2, and 1. And release that knee down. Almost done. We can release the glutes shortly, but from here we're going to stay in our front support position. We're going to do our last little full body challenge. So untuck the toes, extend the right leg back, extend the left leg back, coming into our plank. Shoulders drawing away from the ears, reaching long through the crown of the head, reach back through the ankles. Holding it here. Keep that pressure up with the head, so make sure that you're in a one long line. We don't want to sink down like this. Stay with me, you're doing an amazing job. 5 more breaths. 3. Last breath here. Stay strong, stay strong, stay strong. And you can release the knees down. Press back into child's pose. So pressing down into the heels. Releasing through the shoulders. Walk your hands all the way around to the right. Getting a nice stretch through that side body. And around to the left. And back to center. And slowly roll it up and give your wrists a little release. After that, nice plank. And just roll over onto your bottom. Fold your right knee across your left knee. So this is a variation of a lying glute stretch. So if the lying glute stretch is enough for you, that's fine, you can do that. This option you can get in a little bit more. So we've got a few modifications here. You want to flex that foot, press the right knee away from you. And if you're starting to feel like, yeah, okay, this feels okay, making sure you're sitting up nice and tall, you can start to creep that foot a little bit closer to the bottom. And get it even more. But still keeping lengthened through the top of the spine. And get even more. Might feel that through your hip as well, depending on where you're tight. And then walk that foot back out. Release the right foot. Place the left ankle over the right knee. And just work while you're in this position to begin with to press away with that left knee. Create some resistance. And then if that feels okay, walk the leg in a little bit more. Just keep building on the stretch. Good, and release that foot. And you've finished my morning wake up workout. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Katie, keep smiling.